Today I'm going to show you how to build this, an Airsoft Tripwire mine. It's not a BB shower mine, it's not pyrotechnics, it's a beeping mine. It could go for an IED or maybe even some kind of Type 69 bouncing Betty-ish kind of thing, look-wise. If you got some imagination. It's simple. This is the on and off button, and when it's on and you pull the ring, it starts beeping. In Scandinavia, it has been used a little bit, and it has a certain kill radius from the mine. And this year, 2015, it's going to be, you are able to use these on Berget, provided they have an on and off switch and kind of look like a mine.
Here you can see all the tools needed for this project. And here you can see all the consumables you would need for this project.
What you need to start with is to start prepping the housing. Peel off this cap here. Keep this, you're going to use it later. Open it, 3 screws, split it, at least on this model. Your model might be different. When you open it, it's going to look like this, plus some extra wiring. Take out the batteries that are supposed to be here. Take out the screw, which is here. This might also be glued. Mine isn't. Take out the screw, take the sound generator off, save it. Save the housing for the batteries and for the speaker. You cannot remove the speaker from the housing completely because that's the structure of the speaker. You could say it's structural integrity. If you remove it, the speaker not going to make sound anymore. It's just going to warp. Room for the plastic housing because it needs a flat surface to glue on. If you have a rim on the inside which you can thread the plastic tubing over, keep the rim. Then you need to prep the wires. What you need for wires are preferably 3 different colors in 10 centimeter lengths. And then you need to prep the lid. That's the next step. You need 4 holes in a lid. If you have a screw mount on your chip, on your print card. If not, you only need 3, as you can see here. Notice that I have only drilled the holes on one side, as the print card, the tube and the switch are gonna take up quite a lot of space, and you need space for the battery housing and speaker. If you're gonna make a lot of these mines, I would suggest making a paper pamphlet with holes in them, and then just use a marker to mark where the holes are supposed to be. 1, 2, and 3, and then just drill them. The next thing to do, you need to do, is to prep the cap. The cap you took off the speaker housing. What you need to do this is remove the fins. But after you have smoothened the inside, you have to make slots on the side of it for the sound to get out, because this is basically going to be kind of an umbrella for the sound tube. What you then need to do is solder on all the wirings on everything, really. It's really simple. Everything is going on to the same place where it used to be. All you need to do is kind of extend the wires, if you understand what I mean. The only real difference is that you need the black wire have to go within the switch to cut the power. A little tip for the speaker: do not try to solder off the wires on the speaker. You will probably end up destroying the speaker. Just use the existing wires on the speaker and just kind of extend them. Put some soldering tin on the wire you're gonna use, and just kind of solder it on without using too much. And use shrink wrap to cover it up. It will work. It will be the easiest way to do it because this is some fragile stuff, and it's very easy to destroy. The next thing you're gonna do is to take this chip and glue it into the cap with everything soldered on. Of course, I don't got anything soldered on now, but use your imagination. And then just have a bit of glue on the hole, and then push. Have a bit of glue on the hole, and then push it in, like so. Watch out so we don't get any glue down into the switch. I have some glue on the edges of the print card, and then screw the screw in. Of course, I don't have a hole here now, so. And then it should be in place and hopefully strong enough so we don't push it in. If this pin is a bit too hard to pull out, you can try to sand down the edge that the switch grips on. But be careful so we don't sand down too much. What you then need to do now the chip is in. What you then need to do is you need to insert your batteries and then close the housing. What up, yeah? Like this. What you need to do then is to glue this acoustic tube onto the housing. As you can see, I've already done that on this model. If you put that one to the side and take the other one. What you then do is, I would recommend you to thread through the lid, then glue it on. Once you have it glued on, you position the system properly and cut the tubing at the correct length, a bit longer than the correct length. Cut it and put some glue around it and pull the glue down into the hole. But watch out, you need the tube to be sticking. You need the tube to be sticking about yay high, so the actual water trap system works. You should have something that looks like this. What you then need to do is to test it. Just pull the pin and gently touch the button. It works. Since it now works, I can just assemble the thing. I would recommend to put some silicone oil on the seal before you're putting it in, so it's easier to get on. And maybe paint it green or something. And there you go. That was it.